a very good morning. You're watching a NewsX. I'm Kriti Mehta. We have some fresh news updates now coming in as far as Delhi is concerned. A shocking picture has in fact emerged from the national capital. According to Delhi police data, more than 800 people were reported missing in Delhi in just the first 15 days of this year. Between January 1 and 15, as many as 807 people went missing, an average of 54 cases every single day. Of these, 509 were women and girls, while 298 were men. Police data also shows that around 13 children went missing every day during this period. Out of the total cases, 191 involved minors. Girls accounted for 146 of these cases. Police have so far traced only 235 people, while a worrying 572 remain untraced. The situation is especially alarming for children. Nearly 71% of missing adolescents are still untraceable. In the 8 to 12 age group, most children remain missing, while in the under 8 category, 6 out of 9 children are yet to be found. Adults continue to form the largest group of missing peoples. In the first half of January alone, 616 adults went missing, including 363 women. More than 430 adults are still untraced. The larger trend is equally disturbing. In 2025, over 24,500 people were reported missing in Delhi, with the women making up more than 60% of the cases. A decade-long analysis shows that nearly 52,000 people were missing in the city, and these cases are still unresolved. All right, joining me now in this conversation is former Delhi Police DCP L.N. Rao.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us. Firstly, do take us through the investigation that is taking place in retracing these missing individuals, and which areas are they missing reported from?
Good morning, Kriti. This is really a very concerning topic. This is all most important public interest matter, because the missing of children as well as missing persons is very concerning. In that regard, whether something report or there is any case has been in this regard. So there are two things I must clarify that. One thing is that the missing without any suspicion that that person has been kidnapped or abducted. And another is that when the case is registered for kidnapping or abduction, in that case the suspected persons are named. In that case, when the investigation is done by the police in kidnapping or abduction cases, recovery of the percentage of recovery of missing persons or persons who have been kidnapped or abducted, that is more than recovery of missing persons only. When the matter is reported about the missing person without any suspecting anyone who might have taken him or her, then there is a standard operating procedure. That is what is to be done by the police, that they report to the missing persons squad, which is centrally working in Delhi under crime branch. Missing persons squad is a full-fledged unit. They keep all data, all tracking of the missing persons and the recovered persons. And that also they have to inform, the police has to inform to the all hospitals, and just to eliminate whether some person has been after gone missing, he has been in some hospital or not. Or also they also check the unidentified dead bodies. If some person has been gone missing and it might have been died because of some reason and the body has not been identified, then that also is to be done by the police as standard operating procedure. And after that information to all India basis, all the district SSPs and DCPs, that information is passed to wireless message, giving the all details, the description of the person who has been gone missing, with age, color, body structure, the wearing of clothes, colors, and any shoes or chappals has been that has to be that is written in that wireless message which is flashed all over India. Just show the information of everyone whether some person has been found in that category. So this is the procedure which is adopted by the police in case of only missing persons, and the investigation is done by the person is allegedly kidnapped or abducted by any suspected person. In that case, the accused persons are arrested also, and the case is set for trial. So the police is doing their best, and I think that the more serious efforts are to be taken by the police, keeping in view the huge volume of missing persons which have been not been traced so far.
Mr. Rao, is there any pattern that has emerged so far in all these people who are going missing? Any repeated pattern that is helping the police trace them?
Definitely, there is a pattern which is two sides or which is studied by the, as I told you, that the missing person squad. Missing person squad is a unit in crime branch. They monitor all the type of these cases, and they also study, analysis the pattern, what type of the age which are missing, which area the most people are missing in that area. Most likely, the missing persons are from the area where the JJ clusters or where the low-income group people reside. That is the most concerned area about, because in those areas there are chances that people are gone missing because of some dispute, maybe some poverty, or maybe for some other reasons. But the police take appropriate action of analyzing the pattern of missing persons, area-wise as well as age-wise as well as sex-wise, whether male or female. All things are being studied and analyzed in that missing person part of crime branch.
All right, Mr. Rao, the situation is indeed very scary. Is there any message of caution that should be given to the viewers who are watching our channel right now?
It is definitely the situation is very scary because of the alarming number of missing persons which are not being traced. But only the message to the public through your channel is that the public should be well aware of it. And if somebody, some person is found that in suspicious circumstances roaming here and there, that person should be reported. That about that police should be reported immediately. It's 112 number is very easily accessible by the police, by the public. They can inform about it, or the public should be more concerned about it. And apart from this, the police officials who are dealing with these cases, they need to be more serious and more efficient in take all precautionary measures to trace these persons so that the number of missing persons is decreased, and there is a sigh of relief to the relatives and the parents of the missing persons. In that manner.
Mr. Rao, also take us through the strata of society from which most of these people are coming from. Is there a diverse class that they belong to, or are they, centered around some particular areas, maybe around the borders or right in the middle of the city?
Yes, that is also a study going on after any case is registered, and then the person who are arrested in kidnapping or abduction cases, then their data is collected, and then it is analyzed whether what type of person is going on, the person who has been kidnapped or abducted, and whether any inmate of the house is involved, or any driver or any other thing is involved. And also, that is also efforts are made that whether the missing persons are a victim of any gang of begging, gang of immoral trafficking, and all those things are also to be taken into consideration by the police.
Do take us through the procedure which the police is also taking. Are they in coordination with the police of other states, and what kind of responses are coming up? If there are any leads that the police have been able to pick up, whether there are some groups who are working together to carry out any abductions if possible.
Yes, definitely the coordination with other police is definitely done, and there is in Delhi police there is a quarterly coordination meeting with other district adjoining districts, as well as DGP conferences also being conducted. In those conferences, this issue of missing persons is raised with very high voice. And also, as I told you, that the wireless message sent to all of India. All police districts are being informed about any particular missing person who is not been traced so far. So this is all coordination between police of other districts, other states in this regard, and this issue is raised with very serious concern.
All right, Mr. Ellen Rao, thanks very much for joining us and sharing all those details and the latest situation with us. And viewers, let me now in fact go across to my colleague Medha Shiroan, who will guide us now how to use the 112 app to report missing cases.
Well, yes, Kriti, now 800 people have, of course, gone missing within Delhi, which in itself is a major public security crisis. Now, if you're stuck in an emergency situation, I just want our viewers to know what all are the measures that they can, do in order to safeguard themselves. Now, first of all, these are some of the measures that can be used in order to access 112, which is an emergency helpline number akin to something like the 911 in the United States or the 999 in the United Kingdom. Now, first of all, you can of course use your phone and simply just dial 112 and you will be connected to an operator. I would not want to do it right now because I don't want to get in the way of somebody actually seeking help. I did try this earlier and it actually connects you to an operator and you can actually put forward your concerns to the Delhi police operator. Second of all, you can also use your power button, press it 3 times and you can see right here that if you just swipe right here, it will again dial 112, which is the emergency numbers. Additionally, you can also email this, you can access this 112 via an email, via an SMS, as well as go on the emergency website in order to lodge any sort of complaints that you're facing in regards to your own public safety. And apart from that, you can also long press 5 or the 9 key in order to activate your panic call. So I just wanted our viewers to know that in case anybody ever feels unsafe about their public security within the NCR, 112 is just a call away. It will immediately connect you to an operator and you can express your concerns. Back to you, Kriti.
Medha, thanks very much for sharing that with our